Yo, Wagwan, Tish your boy, Jeton, Legendary. So like I was explaining in the last video, some things about the single player project that has been added. We have the transmog lady right there. You can transmog your gear. Only issue I have with her is she can't make certain things invisible. So for like this character, normally she would be wearing full red shoes, red pants, red shirt, and I would make the shoulders, gloves, wrist, and, well, no, not wrist. There's specific wrists in this game that are gold and they got like little red gems on them. I use those as her wrist. So you know what I'm saying? She gotta stay swag, you know what I mean? But I can't hide the shoulders and the gloves and all that. So if you guys can make that possible, that'd be beautiful. Sometimes when the not the NPCs, when the bots get their hands on flags, they be a little invisible. I mean, invisible. Come on. They get stuck in place. Now the only issue I'm really facing now is I need to find a new mod pack that doesn't change certain weapons. But the main reason we're here is because you see these weapons that Big Head Kima is equipped with? The one and only Big Dog Iron Foe. Right next to that, the one and only Big Dog Fell Striker. These two weapons combined are simply magical. Way back when I used to play on a server called Phoenix WoW. It was a vanilla server. It was a very long time ago. I never uploaded any PvP of that server because I don't know why, honestly. Yeah, I don't know why I never did. Oh, that's right. I was on the doodlest laptop in the world, and recording wasn't even on my mind when it came to Warcraft videos because the laptop could barely handle vanilla. So I'm like, there's no way I'm gonna be able to record this stuff. So I remember that. These two weapons right here were the weapons that everybody wanted if you were a starter, okay? And now I'm kind of going back and I'm thinking, like, were these two actually as good as I remember them being? Or was it all in the head? You know what I'm saying? Was it all in the head? I guess there's only one way to find out. The only thing is, shoot, I wasn't rocking no full Grand Marshal when I had those two weapons. I had full D2 and some Dungeon Blues. We about to find out how good are these weapons really. Alrighty folks, and boom, here it is. From the depths of my brain, I was able to remember most of the gear I was wearing. So at the time on Phoenix WoW, I was thinking a little too far back. I did record some Phoenix WoW, just not very much of it, like not very much at all. But you know, certain videos I did around that time you can actually see, like the clip of Jadam where I'm in the hallway fighting some people. So I recorded a tiny bit of it, but this is the gear I remember wearing. Boom. Helm of Heroism, which I think might be wrong. I think I had the Lionheart helm, if I'm not mistaken. Let me see. What is the Lionheart helm? What the fuck? What is that? That's Blacksmith and helm, ain't it? Yeah, this is the helmet I had. I remember this helmet. I saw it on the auction house for 500 gold and I copped. Because it was one of the best you could get for raiding, which I was doing surprisingly enough at the time. Which is why I had a lot of Zul'Gurub gear. But yeah, that helmet right there. You know what? Actually, as a matter of fact, since we're here, I gotta keep the gear correctly. You know what I'm saying? I had the Lionheart helm back in the day. I remember this helmet. Wow. I did not have the Helm of Heroism. I mean, I did, but I didn't use it as often, actually. That right there. So, boom. Lionheart helm. Imperial Jewel. Blood-soaked Pauderons, you know what I'm saying? Cape of the Black Baron. Breastplate of Heroism. Bracers of the Might. Iron Foe. I had enchantments, but I kind of forgot. I forgot my gun, son. Alright, whatever, yo. We'll just put this back on. What else we got? Gauntlets of Heroism. Belt of the Might. Saw those on the auction house for super cheap. I'm like, hey, mine may as well. Way more strength than what mine's got, and a little bit of dodge because I did mostly PvP. Blood-soaked powder. What the frick are these? Leg plates. Boots of the Heroism. Seal of the Jinn. Band of the Orc King. Hand of Justice. And Zandalarian Hero Charm. Where the frick my team at? About to hit this mid all by my dang self. Why they going up? What's going on? Well, let's see. How good was it truly? Is it actually that good, or was I just a hitter? You know what I'm saying? 'Cause sometimes it really do be that. What the fuck? How you gonna freeze me and then hit me? If I could, like, you know, not get stunned for a second, maybe we'd be able to attack something. Alright, that was great. Well, I can't tell if the damage was good or not. I shouldn't have jumped in that. There was only me and one other person. God dog it. Alright, straight back in it. We're going with the healer, baby. I hit the wrong button. Target too close. Am I lagging? Might be lagging a little bit. Where's my parry? Oh, shoot! Or not parry. Yeah, this damage is about what I remember. Pretty freaking boo-boo. You know, it was all I had though. You know what I mean? I had to make it work, and I did a little bit. It wasn't like spectacular as we're seeing now. It's not all that spectacular, mainly because the Iron Foe itself just doesn't produce that much damage. Man, if I could move, that'd be great. I've been sitting here for about 18 years. The hunter I was about to kill is dead. And I'm still here. Man, this is the one thing I do not like about vanilla. These stuns are insanely long for no freaking reason. Keep going, you freaking loser. Not letting me get the torpedo off, son. Ah, she ain't building no rage here. This gear is about as doodle as I remember it being. It was great for DPS in a raid, but not very good for actually fighting most people. Let's get them random big hits like that. Not bad. Yeah, this damage is doo-doo. This is just as doo-doo as I remember it being. Oh my goodness. You sitting there swinging on people and seeing 60 go across your screen is like, ew, really? Alright, well, I don't know how much longer I can take this. This damage is disgusting. Just as boo-boo as I remember it being. The only difference is, like I always say, these bots, real people panic, bots don't. So, you kind of got to play your cards a lot differently when you're up against these bots in straight trash gear. You have to be prepared to lose almost every fight, pretty much, because that's how it's pretty much gonna be. This gear is buns, just as buns as I remember it being. What the fuck? Look how not hard I'm hitting a clothy. Oh my goodness, I used to be okay with that too. I mean, to be fair, the Phoenix stint we had didn't last that long because the server died after a while, and we were so hardcore on freaking raiding that I barely ever actually did like a crazy amount of PvP. But this is exactly how I remember the damage being. Just not good. Just not that good at all. It's crazy how spot on this is. Man, because in comparison to my stint on Phoenix in terms of rating was far superior to that of my stint on Retro WoW, but my PvP stint on Retro WoW was far greater than my PvP stint on fucking Phoenix ever was. I mean, to the point that on Retro, I was making so much money and gearing up so many of my characters that I'm pretty sure that's why they banned me. Your boy was breaking the economy, they didn't like it. And not my fault, I'm a hustler, baby. Not my fault, you know what I mean? I just make big cash money, money, boy. What I do. This damage is freaking disgusting. Oh my goodness, what just happened? Oh no, look at this big boy warrior. We ain't killing nothing. I'm not even the one who's actually killing these people. These people are dying because everybody else in the room is definitely not me. I'm seeing some new names around here, man. Oh, I will not sit in this polymorph for the next 50 years. Okay, thank you, sir. Oh my goodness, and then I get gouged or hit with a dang bomb, whatever the frick that was. Oh, you ain't sheeping me again. You ain't polymorphing me. I might die actually. Yeah. Yeah, this is pretty freaking. See, on Phoenix, I didn't have to deal with this. When I was on Phoenix, I'm like, I am not doing any PvP on any of my non-rogue characters until I get them geared. That's exactly what I did. I hustled the money and got Raimundo a full set of Dreadnought with a Might of Menethil. Genghis, he was on his way to a full set of Dreadnought with the best sword and board. This is exactly how I remember the damage being. Just nearly inexistent and absolutely horrible. To the point where it was like, this PvP stuff is cool. Okay, this is a PvE character, so that's why she doesn't have what's her name down. Let me go ahead and give you that back. Put this down here since that's. Oh no, I need that actually. Okay, we can move that there. So we were so stuck on raiding because the main people on that server. Let me tell you, you know how when you get on a game and people are just, you got those people who act like they're just too good for anything? It was those type of people. And, you know, live your life how you want to, but that crap is crazy to me. Number one, it's a game. So for me, it's hard for me to, I will get into something enough to go crazy with it, but not enough to find it more importance. Is she swinging? Swing something! What the fuck you doing? I'm backing off. She ain't swinging. What the fuck was that? Was she swinging? Or am I missing something? It didn't seem like a single swing went out. It's like I was just running around people. Okay, gonna restart. But it was those type of people. You would whisper. Let's say you were brand new to the server. It's pretty obvious because you got on a bunch of starter gear, and you whispering somebody. You just trying to wonder like, yo, what do you do to get gear? A normal person would whisper you back, and they'll be like, oh, you could do PvP because it gives you stones. You trade the stones in for gold, or you do dungeons and raids. You know, find a good raiding guild. Nah, these were the type of people who you would whisper for help as a new person, and they would just simply not respond. They're there. They're very clearly there. You just saw one of them move, as a matter of fact. They are very clearly there, but they're purposely ignoring you for who knows what reason. It's them type of people. If there's one thing I don't like, is I don't like corny people like that. If you gonna be too much of a buster to think you too cool to respond to somebody asking for help, you a lame, and you deserve every bad thing that's gonna happen to you on that server, and which is exactly what the fuck we did. We was getting so crazy with the raiding. They had to get people in our guild to stop us and to break the guild apart because we were easily encroaching on what they were doing. I'm like, y'all dudes is lame. And the funniest part about it is, the server shut down, I want to say about a month, maybe 2 or 3 later. Because people stopped playing it like that, and the dude didn't want to keep the server up no more because he said, I think he said something about not being able to afford it. I don't remember, but the server, he shut down not too long after. I'm like, y'all did all that gatekeeping just to get gate kept yourself. Gate kept. That crap was hilarious when it happened though, but we was catching them fast. We invited a crap ton of people to our guild. Bunch of freaking starters at that. It was a bunch of starters. We said, yo, join this guild. We about to be on the top real soon. And we called the guild Cuz We Can. And every time we would finish a raid, we would be like, we just did Zulgrub Cuz We Can. We just did AQ20 Cuz We Can. And we were moving so fast. We were encroaching on Molten Core. I want to say a month after the guild was made. We flew through Zulgrub, got everybody geared up. We were hitting up AQ20. We were starting to clear that. But then that one dude got in the guild. And for some reason, the one time people would always listen to me, this one time they would not. And I'll give it to him. He was successful in his duty in crashing the guild, because he did it pretty fast, almost as fast as we were getting up in raids. But it's all good, because and realistically, he saved us a lot of time, considering the server quickly went to Burning Crusade and then quickly failed after that. Other than that, which was so weird now that I think about it, because they were like, if I remember correctly, they asked, should we up the server to TBC, and people were like, no, keep it vanilla, including myself. I was like, nah, keep it vanilla. That's why we're on here, is for vanilla. If I wanted to go on TBC, I would have hopped on Smolder Forge, which was like one of the best TBC servers at the time. I don't know if Smolder Forge is still any good. If I'm not mistaken, that server been died. It's got like 20 people max on it last time I checked, which was like 3 years ago. But I'm like, nah, if I want to go to TBC, I just go to Smolder Forge. Which is kind of messed up if you think about it. You know, a private server, you're on a private server and you tell another private server like, yo, nah, because this private server is better in that lane. So that probably didn't help, but they moved it up to TBC anyways, and then the server failed. So good times, good times. It was good fun. I wish I would have got that stuff recorded. Other than that though, it's been your boy LEGENDxCULT. This was this gear was exactly what I remembered it being. Absolutely, but great in raids, terrible for PvP. So, other than that, it's been your boy, LEGENDxCULT. If you enjoyed this video, that's good. If you didn't enjoy this video, that's good. Either way, you watched it. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, notification bell, share with your people, join the clan, join the legendary clan, become legendary, support the channel. I'm out.